Hola, hola, and welcome once again to Muse, the podcast where creativity and personal growth come together. I'm Damaris, your host, artist, and multi-passionate creator, sharing my lessons and experiences in living a more creative, intentional life. We're on episode 4 already. This is so crazy to me because I have wanted to do this for so long, and now it's pretty much been a month of posting once a week and sharing my thoughts with you all. I know it's just a baby step, but we gotta celebrate the wins, right? Heck yeah. I'm working on doing more of that in my life, so why not share it here? Plus, to be honest, this is almost like my own processing of thoughts and feelings about things, which is helping me, I hope, as much as it's helping you. I wanted to create this podcast because when I was feeling stuck, looking for ways to deal with certain creative blocks, I would have loved to listen to someone sharing their experiences like this about how they have similar blocks and how they move through them. Also, how creativity can be a lifestyle, not just something we do sometimes. So, today, I wanted to chat about a topic I have talked about with a few people in my life before, and where I have struggled to understand kind of where I stand or feel about them until I started writing my thoughts on them for this episode. We're talking about self-esteem and self-confidence. Self-esteem is all about inner worth, your overall evaluation of your own worth and your beliefs about yourself. We spoke a lot about limiting beliefs in the last episode, so I won't touch on it too much here, but I think what we think about ourselves and believe to be true impacts how we show up in the world. It impacts our actions as well. So if you have high self-esteem, you're someone that feels confident in your abilities, you accept yourself, how you are in all your forms, and you generally have a positive outlook. Now, self-confidence is believing in yourself and having a positive view of your skills and strengths. Having self-confidence shows up as believing in yourself, handling criticism, having a positive self-view, and having a knowing that you can handle any challenges presented to you. They both sound pretty good to me, but why do they even matter? As I was asking myself that, I think they're both important to have and be aware of, and where you stand with them, because they do affect the actions we take in our lives on a daily basis. I always thought I had high self-esteem, even though you might have heard in my last episode that I struggled with having self-worth, which is the basis of self-esteem, as I just mentioned. I think even though I didn't have high self-worth growing up, I knew that I mattered and was a valuable person, but I lacked reasoning as to why I had value. So this made my belief in myself a bit unsustainable. But I think how it really affected me was in my self-confidence. I always questioned my actions and second-guessed what people might think about me. Even though I could have had some value in myself, it wasn't enough to feel confident. So having both now really changed, and not just how I show up, but the impact I make to the people around me. If I can communicate clearly my needs and thoughts and show up as my most authentic self, then potentially I can help others feel comfortable around me. I don't have to people please. I just need to be myself. Show up confident in my worth and in my capabilities to hold space for myself and others. Now, if everyone could have and do this, imagine the places and people we could be engaging with. Imagine the impact that we could have on each other. I think I've said this in almost every episode that I've made, but starting small and taking practical steps towards having more self-worth and confidence is the key. Baby steps all the way. These are a couple ways that you can do this. Be kind and understanding towards yourself, especially when you make mistakes. I'll say that again, especially when you make mistakes. That's a hard one sometimes. Recognize your strengths and accomplishments. Even if they're small, saying them out loud, sharing them with friends or family is a small but effective way to feel good and worthy about who you are and what you do. Like I did at the beginning of this podcast, celebrating my 4th episode. Super small and maybe insignificant in the long term, but for me right now, just starting, huge win. Number 3, surround yourself with positive and supportive people that value you. That's such an important thing because having supportive people around you and you being a supportive person to them as well just keeps reciprocating that self-worth, the confidence, and your abilities and skills that you have to share with others and them with you that continually keep this positive momentum and way of thinking. And the last one, challenge negative thought patterns and mindsets to more positive and accepting ones. I mean, these are things that we all know. It's not something new that I'm sharing with you, of course. Many people have talked about this before. I know for me, sometimes just having somebody else say the things that I already know are true in a different way, or just coming from a different person that doesn't know me, can impact me more than my sister sharing the exact same thoughts to me, you know? So I think if you can find this valuable and impactful, then I think that's a win for all of us. Trusting that you have these qualities within you and that you need to just bring them out is a great way to start becoming and creating the life you want for yourself, which then makes room for more creative aspects of who you are too, which is why we're here, getting past these blocks to get to a place where we can create and flow freely, a place of inspiration and growth. I hope this episode can encourage you to look at how you think of yourself and if this area of life could be impacting you from creating beautiful work that you would like to share with the world. I want to thank you so much for checking out the pod, for being here today, for listening. It means so much to me. I'm just so grateful if you've been following along and celebrate this win with me. If you loved this episode, please share and comment. That helps so much to get these episodes out to others that might need to hear them. But also, I would just love to hear your feedback and keep these conversations going because they have been so impactful for me to process and now to share with you all. So I'd love to hear back from you. Follow for new episodes every Monday. I wish you all an amazing, amazing day and keep creating.